Go.
What's up, guys?
Hey guys, welcome back.
We're in the middle of our West Wing binge here.
Yeah, this is our fourth this week. This is
Yes.
the fourth and final one we're getting ahead on to add to Patreon. So if you're watching this on Patreon, we did this for you, Damien.
It's all for you,
It's
baby.
all for you. For those of you watching on YouTube, we are right now, as of this moment,
Yes.
and all moments going forward, 4 episodes ahead over on Patreon. So for those of you, and there have been several of you who commented, we need to go faster on this show. We can't really on YouTube because the editing time is immense, and we have limited time to do these things.
Full-time employees over here, guys.
That's right.
But as we approach our milestone, hopefully that changes.
Yeah, exactly. YouTube on Patreon, it's a lot easier for us to get ahead, so they're there for you if you'd like. Just click on the link in the description below and head over to our Patreon. Yeah, this is episode 16, and by the time you're seeing this, we should have about 20 of them.
Yeah,
over there on Patreon.
Yeah, so we're really moving ahead on the show.
Yeah, absolutely.
The next show we're gonna get ahead on is Ted Lasso. We are
next
about to
week,
start the second season.
By the time you're seeing this, we're ahead on. We're ahead on.
We're in the past. Sorry.
Right. Sorry. But yeah. Episode 16 now of The West Wing. Very excited for it.
Yeah, the last episode was kind of funny.
Yeah, there was a lot more humor in that one than some of the previous ones. Right.
But, quite humorous.
Good episode. Kind of a contained episode dealing with Mendoza getting arrested.
Yeah. And so we're kind of curious to see if it stays humorous or if they're going back to the very heavy formula.
Are we back to Aaron Sorkin punching us again now that we had a bit of a lighter episode where the stakes, for the most part, were a little bit lower than they usually are?
Sure.
But we shall see.
Yeah.
We do have other stuff over on Patreon. All the other show content that we're watching, we have full reaction to those on Patreon as well, including Succession, which we're watching as a Patreon exclusive.
Great show.
As of right now, when we're filming this, we're 6 episodes into Succession. So by the time you're seeing this on YouTube, it'd be much further along than that.
Getting close to the end of that season as
well. We're getting close to the end of season 1, I believe.
So without further ado, before we get going, guys, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, and please hit the subscribe button. Tell us your favorite West Wing episode. We'd love to see the discourse in the comments.
Yep. You guys have all done a really good job of not being too spoilery for us, and we appreciate that.
Thank you.
If you are watching on Patreon, you will need to link with your own material to watch along with us.
DVDs, HBO, whatever you want to watch.
Right. You'll have to watch along with us on another platform because we're not allowed to share any of the audio or video for copyright purposes. Ours is HBO Max.
Yeah.
Whatever you got going.
Always got a new agent on the detail.
I heard.
Have you seen these agents?
I've seen them.
They got the hair and the backpacks.
They really blend in. Huh?
Let me tell you something.
Is that kind of the point,
you don't
though,
want
right?
them blending in.
That's a really cool shot.
Yeah, it's a really high budget shot right there.
The motorcade, yeah. I wonder if that's the actual Air Force One.
It looks like it.
CJ Charlie, my flying companion.
Yes, sir. You two want to see the best part about having my job? Colonel, this is the president. I'm ready to go.
That's the best part.
That would be to tell a massive plane to take off because you're on board. I'd be down.
Yeah, heck yeah.
I'd enjoy that.
What?
Cameron's gonna introduce a bill tomorrow morning.
Gays in the military?
Yep.
Well, I've been trying to listen to some of the many lessons you've been giving me on how to be a better boyfriend.
Oh, we've
they
jumped ahead in time.
Cool.
Like they've gotten to relationship status.
Oh, she's on CSI. Is she a Secret Service agent?
This is Special Agent Gina Toscano.
How do you do?
How do you do, Mr. President?
You know about the letters?
Of course, sir.
Are they white supremacists?
I can't tell you for sure, Mr. President.
Said that if she dated
I know what
a
I'm
black
looking
guy, it
for
was
in a
going to be an
crowd, if
issue.
that's what you're asking me, sir.
It is.
Ethanol accounts for 20% of Iowa's corn crop.
Which doesn't mean a lot of
stay behind.
but still.
Ethanol doesn't really do much actually for gasoline though,
really?
As far as I think they spend more energy creating it than they actually get as a benefit from it.
When did they realize that?
Right away when they were doing
really?
it. It's politically popular because it helps Iowa, and Iowa's so big in the primaries.
Gotcha.
Welcome to Los Angeles, where the local
they use
time
this
is
hotel at
5:40
To Live and Die in LA.
and the temperature
The opening of To Live and
is,
Die in
a
LA is
balmy
this.
73 degrees.
The key cards can be kind of a pain.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
She called?
Yes. She's at the fundraiser tonight.
Really?
Yes.
This is so true about Joey Lucas.
Yes.
Because she's a beautiful woman.
I guess, yeah. Well, I didn't think he was crushing on her.
Josh, you've got a crush on Joey Lucas.
Yeah, okay.
Should
Yeah.
do something about it because you're really bothering me.
I don't have a crush on her.
You should call her right now.
It's Marley Maitland. Everyone has a
Gather
crush
your
on her.
rosebuds
Right,
while
yeah.
you may, Josh. You know what that means? Ted Marcus called.
Hang on. Damn it. Better call him first.
Joey can wait.
Yeah. She'll be around at the party.
Yeah. That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Right. Cameron introduced his resolution.
Bob.
Yep, there's Bob Balaban.
Yep.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
House Resolution 973.
Cameron's bill is a joke. Not to me. It's the House. It's procedure.
Fellas, you can pack it up. The party's off.
Ted,
I was canceling the party.
Everybody, Carmine, I'm
Oh.
sorry it's not going to happen.
this is the president.
The president's going to be eating room service tonight.
Ted,
You got a cab waiting.
if the House ever passed such a bill and the Senate ever passed such a bill, the president would never sign such a bill.
Trent.
Party's on.
You bet.
Good.
As soon as I heard the president say what you just said, just go around with me, Josh.
Is he hardballing the
I've
president
been
right now?
president a lot longer than he has.
I was surprised.
Well, I was in the Senate with 94 of these guys.
There's very little turnover in the Senate. They always get their jobs back.
The president needs you to go down there and fulfill one of your 2 constitutional responsibilities and vote for the ethanol tax credit.
You gotta get me off the hook, Leo. You can't ask me to do this. Spent 8 years in the Senate voting against this tax credit. I was right, by the way, and I'm still right. Production is next to nothing. It will never be large enough to reduce our dependence on foreign
That's all
oil.
true.
It requires substantial energy to
That's
produce,
the
which
big one,
totally
too.
The Republicans will make me eat it for dinner when my time comes, and you know that.
Yeah, is that looking for
Yeah,
self-preservation?
And that's not unfair.
No,
He's a guy that's going to probably run for president someday.
Yeah, and like you said, the VP is a pretty nothing job.
Yeah.
So he's got to look for the future.
Yeah.
Future campaigning.
This is not a perfect nation, but to the world, our flag represents that which is right.
Is this about flag burning?
Yeah, and it should be completely legal to burn a flag in
It's free
protest. It's free speech, yeah.
So then tell him if he goes ahead with the party, he gets 10 minutes alone in a room with the president. All right, I can sell that.
It is terribly important that we finally enact legal protections for our flag.
There is a population of this country that seems to focus a great deal of time and energy on this conversation.
Yeah.
Is there an epidemic of flag burning going on that I'm
Right?
not aware of?
No kidding.
How often does it really happen? Like,
Truly. You know, it's peaceful protest.
It's very peaceful protest.
So what?
I wanted to lunch in LA.
You are.
With people, with LA people. I wanted the atmosphere.
There is a mad rash of flag burning going on.
Yeah.
I think you're funny.
If he stands in opposition,
Oh, hey, that's
you can always
that's the dad from Breaking Bad.
It is, isn't it?
But
Yeah.
lead the charge the other way.
What?
Focus.
Do you want to sew up re-election right now? Do you want to lock down your second term right here, right now in this room? Flag burning amendment made it through the House. 20 votes over the required 2/3. Laws against flag burning are overwhelmingly favored in the polls.
You're the guy who runs into the 7-Eleven to get Satan a pack of cigarettes.
Hey, Zoe, do me a favor. Walk on the other side of me, would you?
Gina.
Let's get the car, okay?
Oh,
Dang.
yeah. Al-Qaeda's out.
You haven't said anything about my dress.
You look very nice.
You're not even looking.
She does look quite lovely.
Always.
Yeah, and I think there's a place for you in our company.
Doing what?
Development.
What's that?
Development of projects. Shepherding projects, developing them.
I thought a guy writes a movie and a guy directs a movie.
Sure.
You know, it's funny. I think it was Steve Munchin was a producer for Warner Brothers, and then he went and worked in the Trump administration as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it does happen. You know,
Yeah.
some crossover.
Bedrock principle.
Hasselhoff.
There's
Yeah.
Hasselhoff.
It's that the government cannot prohibit the expression of an idea simply because it's disagreeable.
Real fan, David. I'm not just a Johnny come
Oh, Donna's flirting.
Baywatch and Knight Rider with me.
How long was it going to take for you to say hello to me? I got your phone message this morning. Just don't leave the party, okay? Okay.
See, I got business. So we're back.
I got business, but I'm not done here.
I'm back, baby.
One of these days, you're going to have to allow for the possibility that my motives might not always be sinister. Leo, I think you guys set me up. You think? I think the President of the United States can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You're wrong. He's right, and we're wrong.
About what?
About the ethanol.
Yeah.
Mr. President, Leo's right.
You can't drive one of those cars you have.
not all at
Jay Leno.
There's Leno, yeah.
If you could get the president to drive his bike into a tree again.
Let's call back to the first episode.
Yeah.
What? We had a meeting with a Democratic pollster who told us that we could sew up re-election if the president led the charge in favor of a flag-burning amendment. I hear everything.
Yeah. That's funny because she's deaf.
Yeah.
It was a stupid joke.
Yeah, see, she made a joke, yeah.
Kiefer asked the wrong questions. His poll said 80% of the people, when asked if they favored a flag-burning amendment, said yes, or asked them how much do they care.
Please say that you did.
12%, or less than a third of that group, said that the issue would swing their vote. I think he should say people shouldn't do it. I think he should say that it's a form of protest that for a lot of people is terribly troubling. I came here with someone.
I'm sorry?
Oh. She's on a date, homie.
I should go.
Yeah.
You know what? I get the vibe that she still kind of likes him a little bit.
Oh, sure.
That you publicly announced that you were going to veto Cameron's bill if it passes.
Not going to pass, Ted. Because I know what I'm doing, Ted. Because I live in the world of professional politics. The worst thing that could possibly happen to gay rights in this country is for me to put that thing on the debating table. I'm a human starting gun, Ted.
Yeah, that's true.
Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
It's huge news whenever he takes a position on anything.
Yeah.
I really want to try to sleep on the way back.
That's a great shot.
Yeah, it is.
It's like a wallpaper, a poster right there.
Just because she said she was with somebody?
That's a big deal. That's a deal breaker.
Not for Donna.
Right.
For the allure.
It's not alluring.
Oh. Go see it before we leave.
I'm single. That's alluring.
She needs to stop reading romance novels.
Yeah. Is he wearing like a smoking jacket?
I can't tell they're PJs or smoking.
I was trying to think if it's a PJs or something. Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, this guy.
Ow. Seriously? Well, it makes sense why her position is her position.
They said they were sharing
Yeah.
polling data.
Yeah.
That makes we should have put that together.
God.
I hate this so much. Oh, this is so awkward.
Yeah.
Her boyfriend's standing right there, dude. Just walk away.
That sucks, Josh. Sorry, Josh.
Yeah, that was a room you didn't want to walk up to.
Donna!
I really admire the way you hung in there on the ethanol tax credit. My confession is you and I agree on ethanol, but you were the only one to say it. I just wanted to say, you had a good day today, John.
The comfiest plane of all time.
Right. It's built for the comfort of one man.
Sleep.
I would think insomnia in that job would be a real issue. Just the amount of stress you carry.
The weight of the world, the weight of the free world,
Yeah.
off the shoulders.
There's never not something massive going on.
How many storylines are they juggling per episode?
I know.
It all leads back to him.
And it's always something else, something next.
Yeah, and I mean, I get it's not an easy job. Like we've said many times, you couldn't
Right.
pay me enough money, and he doesn't get paid that much money. We said.
I used to say it's like there's no way a dumb person's ever been president, and there's no way a lazy person's ever been president. But I'm not gonna lie. After 2016, I was like, this is what it looks like when a lazy, stupid person is president.
You know, even before then,
sure.
Like you go way back in the day.
I'm sure.
They're not all
I don't.
winners.
Right.
You
I
know?
haven't read biographies of every president or anything, but yeah, you're right.
And times definitely changed. You know, history writes itself.
It is a dumb world right now.
It is. It's.
That's why this show's so good and so popular
now. We have the West Wing.
It's like this is
too. Yeah.
Right. Like here's what it could look like if you had competent people who cared about
It's
doing
a
good job.
Fun alternate universe. Isn't
Yeah, it really is. It's beautiful, and it's so well written and acted by everybody. I mean, just the number of like really great supporting actors that were just in this one episode.
Yeah.
I mean, there's Academy Award winners showing up in small roles
I'm just
here.
stoked. We got Hasselhoff, like
Right.
Academy Award winners. You got Jay Leno. That was awesome.
You got, I mean, Marley Matlin. Is a recurring character now,
which I'm sure we're going to see her more. We talked about that.
We're definitely going to see her. Yeah, we're definitely going to see her more for sure.
Also, there's that storyline they kind of have been floating around for a while. They alluded to it with Zoe. You know,
we're
gave her that really emotional speech about how, like, if she's kidnapped, you know,
there's going to be something bad that happens. I don't know if it's going to be anything to that extent.
Well, there was that lingering shot of
right.
those two racist guys.
Yeah, there may be some dudes getting tackled in a crowd at some point. It's kind of a wake up call. I don't know how far it's going to go.
I don't either. And the actress they have playing her Secret Service agent, she's an established actress,
right?
So I'm sure she's going to come back to play in this.
Yeah, I think so for sure. So. We don't know to what extent, but sure.
Yeah, we're excited to see it.
Yeah.
And anyways, guys, we did it. 4 weeks ahead.
Yeah.
Just for you guys. Hope you guys are enjoying the show.
Absolutely.
We know we are. And as always, we will see you in the next one.
See you next week for the next one.